Hey girl.
Hey girl.
Hey. It's your girl Chris.
It's your girl Sade.
Welcome to another episode of Chats Jammies. Yeah, so you know nobody's food just came out, right? So you know we had to go sneak up in there and see what was going on.
I was so excited because I love Tika Sumpter. Yeah. She is so cute.
And I was down for Tyler Perry to make another like black homegirl chill movie. You know what I'm saying? Go see with some friends.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't want to see anything. I want to see anything but Madea. I'm a little tired of Madea.
Yeah. And it kind of shows like his realm when he do other characters without him. Right. But I think sometimes he comes into the movie to try to save it. Yeah. But I need him to get some more jokes.
Well, I didn't see him. So, just a disclaimer. We're going to talk about the movie. So, if you haven't seen it and you want to be, and you don't want to ruin it, then you might want to wait to watch this video and then watch it afterwards.
I mean, we doing the same thing people do on reviews when they be reviewing. You go on Fandango.
Yeah.
They be telling the movie.
Oh, they do? Okay.
They be telling. Some people be telling, but they be trying to discourage you. You know, whatever. But I'm all for it. You know, I'm all supporting us in our movies. I mean, it's like a typical, look, chick flick. Yeah. Black girl stuff. Movie. Yeah, I mean, but it has some cool points that we really do experience. Yeah. You know, I really would say that.
Oh, I've never had anyone call an Uber for me.
No, I'm not saying everything. You see my bun had shook when I said
I had to get that ponytail in there. No, ponytail not moving.
Alright, so we're going to just talk about a couple key points. We're going to run it all the way. We're going to talk about a couple key points. Yeah. One of the biggest things me and Sade want to really talk about is, and we will have another episode about this too. We'll go into more in depth about having that list for a man. Like he got to have this, that.
I don't be understanding when girls be saying, like girls put on their list, he got to make 6 figures.
But you make 10 cents.
But yeah, but I'm like, you make 20,000. Like how you got to be able to match some way. Like you can't just be like expect to just glow up on somebody else's money. Like that's wrong.
So that's a penny looking for a dime quickly. That's just like them bad bill girls. Like, I need him to have a 6-pack. Where is yours? Because you got a 6-pack of rolls on your back, boo. Okay, but don't do that. Damn. Don't do that. We ain't got 6. We only got 2.
Yeah, I only got 2.
I only got 2.
So I can just 2.
But I'm just saying, like, being realistic, you know?
Right. Being realistic with your list, like, of what you're really going to want. Like, I can see if someone says, I want to date somebody who's goal-oriented, you know, somebody who is, you know, a cheerleader for me that we'll be able to raise a family with. Okay, something like that. But he got to be 6'9", and all of this, like... Girl,
come on, get it together. Girl. That's why you're gonna be divorced soon, or you ain't even gonna get married. He gonna be cheating.
Cause everything that glitters ain't gold.
Woo, that's a good.
Cause that list of how you looking for somebody. Yeah, he look real fine, but he got bad qualities.
Yes. Cause one thing with Tika Sumpter, so you know she's the main character, right? So her thing was, and this is a lot of it really resonated with me because it's a lot of like African American females right now, like really doing their thing, bossing up, right? So they are like, I'm putting in all this work, putting all this effort into work, right? But then I'm going out there looking for a man and he ain't matching up. If you a hard worker, you like, I worked hard to put myself to be at this position. Right. And then I want a certain man to match that. Yeah. So sometimes we fall in love with this falsetto, right? Yeah. Not a falsetto, what you got? Facade.
Facade.
Sorry, falsetto was like you singing. I'm sorry. But you know what I'm saying, with this facade though, like seriously.
Cause I mean, so, as I said, somebody can look good and they are just have awful qualities. So I think you have to search a little bit deeper and if you're gonna make a list, and you know how I have the joke about Sierra, like what prayer did she pray to get Russell? Like it's cute and everything, but you gotta think about some real qualities though, you know?
Yeah,
I think that something that to me in the movie that really stood out was that, like, I think girls do this a lot. Like, they'll look over a good dude for somebody who they think is gonna be better. And I mean, I did that.
You did?
Yeah.
Supposed to do that in your younger days.
It wasn't my younger days, so
I dated a homeless man. I done dated a man that was like, what?
Keep bringing the homeless man, and it throw me off every time.
Well, I'm just saying, I dated a couple of knuckleheads, right? And I was like, they look like they had stuff on my list, but when I pulled back them layers, I was like, oh, this is not right. Because my list was what? Physical. Yeah. It was not like a substance in it. You know what I'm saying? So, but we don't want to just harp on that because you got to check out episode we talked about Build a Man. Plug for that one. You're going to really love that one. Okay. Yes. Yes. But another thing I did like was her sister, Tiffany Haddish played Tika Sumpter sister. She was a rider for her. And she was the one that kept her in check. No, like you live in a fantasy, sis. You always need that good person to keep you on your toes. Because you'll be like in that mental state.
I think for Tiffany's role, like, I think she's hilarious, but I think that, like, they could have given her a little bit more in her role. Like, yeah, we know she got out of jail and stuff, and she got a job and things like that, but, like, could she have not glowed up a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she,
they kept her raunchy.
Yeah, they kept her real raunchy, like, real raunchy.
Yeah, like they kept Whoopi wig real raunchy the whole time.
If they didn't take Whoopi wig off, I wanted to snatch that wig off.
No wigs look like when Tyler Perry just started doing them plays on the movies and how the wigs and then the mic was right there.
Yeah, that's exactly how it looked.
Come on.
Because Amber Riley, that's her name, right? Her wig
was on point.
One of them was, but then one of them, like, it seemed like in the middle of the movie, like they must have got a new wig. Yeah, they got a wig. They got a new wig budget because her wig at first was like, girl, what is that? Big. But then at the end, it was like, yeah, she came up with this wig. Yes. Yeah. But Tika's hair was cute the whole time. Her fashion was fly as hell.
Especially the apartment. I want to take out her little
stuff. What they had the extended couch. I was like, bitch, that is a napping couch. No, not the pink one. The chaser she had that was like in front of the TV, but it was like a deep
She did
couch.
have some good decor.
Have some good decor. Yes. Yeah, I felt that. I really liked that. I didn't really get her whole thing with her supervisor. Like I mean, I know sometimes we have like bosses who are quirky and things like that, but I didn't really like her boss was really inappropriate a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
she was a little like that's real life though. They do be out.
Yeah.
You know, her boss was Caucasian female, was kind of like trying to be in touch with her, but sometimes like hitting the jokes that wasn't right.
Yeah.
So that's what that was. But overall, the movie, I think it had some good points. I don't think it was a horrible movie or at all. I think it's something that I would like buy and like watch with my family later on and stuff like that. Just because. No,
I'm not watching that with my mom.
You know what?
No, Tiffany Haddish just too nasty.
Oh, for your mom.
Like you don't want to be like, girl, yeah.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish was nasty.
No, I ain't do that.
And she get nasty and nasty with her jokes, though.
Yeah, she is getting a little nasty, though. But you know, I think something we didn't talk about that's really important, online dating. Did y'all see how he catfished her? I didn't even really think that he looked like...
Yeah.
Weird. Like...
He was weird, and then he was talking like a dreamy. That's how I knew it was fake. He was talking dreamy. Then he was the one here pushed to see the man that she wasn't trying to be with was wearing that head, digging it down so good. And then the one she was chasing after, he was humping her thigh.
Yeah, and then if she was like, is this really what I wasted my good man for? Yeah. But I wouldn't even have gave the guy from online a chance after I was been laid out somewhere. Oh, yeah, you good,
Somebody have a right position, baby.
Okay, I know better. Okay?
It's hard to find.
It's hard to find, girl. It's hard. You got to kiss a bunch of frogs so you get that prince.
Oh, Jesus. But Nobody's Fool was pretty good. Yeah. I think some of the rolling things is like creating a list and looking for the perfect man. Yeah. He just does not exist. No, you're not even perfect, so you can't expect that. And then sometimes we're overlooking the one who spends the most time with us. Right. Like you gotta have your eyes and your ears and your heart open so you can really let somebody in, because when your brain takes over, you know, sometimes in trying to recalculate what it should look like, creating this vision, you get discarded. Right. So, I mean, that was pretty good. And you need a rider like Tiffany. And Amber was a rider, too, for her. Yeah, she was. Know, that was just showing good friendship.
Telling Tiffany, like, you need to check your sister because she is about to do all of the, you know, she's about to do all the wrong stuff.
Yeah. I mean, but it was good, though. And then, Omari, you know, we can't leave you out with your sexy stuff.
Oh, you sexy.
You had tattoos on and stuff like that.
He had it all. I said, oh, you got the eagle out today. Oh, Lord.
And then, you know what, we didn't even talk about this, but I liked about Omari was like He was a brother who had been through things and recreated himself, redefined, became a
love
businessman.
I love
He was a good
that.
father.
Yes.
Like, it was a great thing because so
Yeah.
many times we shelter out that man because of his past and not even seeing what he's doing to his present and trying to prepare for his future.
But you know what? He also was volunteering. I mean, he was being real honest about, but she didn't even really take the time to get to know him.
Yep.
He would give her a rose and coffee every day. Bro, I mean, like, I would have been telling him, no, like, this is a physical brother here who is giving you free coffee from his successful business. He giving you a rose every day. And you worried about somebody online who you've never video chatted, you've never seen before. You know, anything like that, like...
Yeah, you gotta be aware.
That's a real man in front of you.
A
and
real man.
Fine, too.
Yes. He was, and this was another thing. And Tyler Perry, I rarely see you do this right, but this time you did it right. You made him vulnerable, but not like vulnerable in a feminine way. You made him okay to be masculine and vulnerable, like saying like
I love you, girl.
I love you, but he was also like, I love you enough to step out the way because I need you to hurt me that way.
Yeah, I don't want you to hurt me. Yeah,
like he was like, I'm a grown ass man. I don't play these games.
Okay,
I know what I know what we are and what we ain't. You know, so I loved it how, cause I mean I'm dating like a strong black man and I feel like he's very open and honest with me and I can relate to that what Omari was doing because when he's sensitive with me, he's like, don't get it twisted. I ain't trying to be no, you know, I'm just being honest. I ain't trying to be no bitch about it, but I love you enough to show you my honest and true feelings. Right. And sometimes we don't really recognize that we be hurting brothers' feelings and making them feel a certain way. You need that because that pretender ain't the wrong.
If he would have hit me with that line, I'd be like, Daddy, don't go. You can stay. I'm sorry. I was being silly and stupid. I'm sorry. I'm here for you, baby.
Yeah. You was messing up, girl.
Don't leave me.
Oh, my God. So, we know that you are subscribing to our YouTube channel. We know you're checking us out every Sunday at 8:15 p.m. We go live on Instagram and Facebook. Yep. Right? And we know you following us on there. We got some good stuff in store.
And don't forget about our Twitter.
Yeah.
And don't forget about, you said Facebook and Instagram, right?
Yeah. And it's Hey Girl Hey on Facebook and Hey Girl Hey Network on Instagram. So, you know, so until next time, bye, girl.
Bye.